Hello everyone, today I am here to talk to you guys about mental health awareness. Now it's a good thing that you're here because one of the main things about becoming aware is trying to become more educated, and by finding more videos or media outlets that give information over these things, it's much easier for us to become informed. So first, I just want to talk about how common mental illness really is. Actually, right now, 1 in 5 people in America actually have some sort of struggle with mental illness, whether it be anxiety, depression, to bigger things such as bipolar disorder or schizophrenia, things like that. And one of the main things that I think is important to note is that not everyone who struggles with some sort of mental illness is crazy. I don't know where this sort of idea came through, but many times I think it would probably be difficult for somebody going through some sort of mental struggle to receive help or to just get more information about what they're feeling, any problems that they think that they may have, because they're maybe too afraid to be judged by the people, just because of the stigma of mental illness. Like I said, many people equal mental illness or disorders of any sort with being crazy for some reason. And that's not it. I mean, some people struggle with these sorts of disorders every single day and are functioning pretty well in society. But that's the thing, functioning in society versus thriving or, reaching your full potential. It's important that if you or you know of somebody that is struggling with some sort of mental health issue, that they go get help. People aren't just afraid of that aspect, but it's also a little scary having to go through the process of getting help, becoming, a better version of yourself. And a lot of that I think has to do with medications, going to different doctors, trying out different methods. And I have to say that all those things don't work for everyone. Some people can do great with just counseling, talking it out, learning different types of methods, of different little tricks such as exercise and eating right, because they might not be at a higher spectrum. And then other people may actually have to go through with getting a psychiatrist, having a more structured way of helping themselves. And yes, sometimes that does include medication. I think, and especially among my community, I find that people really, really, really don't like medication, and for good cause, because it is a very serious thing. But I think it's important to know that sometimes these medications really supplement and help people with their mental health issues. And I think it's always great to go and see what may be necessary and do all your research, because that's the best thing to do, is to become informed of what you're going to be taking or what somebody else needs to be taking. And just to be aware of what's going on. That way you can go through the steps of, having that aid and being able to better yourself with it. There are certain disorders that require medication pretty much for the rest of your life. And then there are some that are, like I said, just an aid to help you get better. And then later on, you can slowly stop taking your medication and eventually be medication free. So you just have to ask your doctor or psychiatrist or whoever you're going to about if that's an option, or if you would have to be on medication for a long time, which most of the time, unless it's a very serious illness, it's fine. But then also, like when it comes to bipolar disorder with the medication, you have to understand that it's something that you actually need. It's not just a recreational sort of thing of like, oh, this helps me feel nice. No, it's actually something that you need, and it's actually going to help you. So it's good for everyone to be a little bit more aware, so that when somebody does, either for yourself or somebody comes and asks you about these things, because like I said, 1 in 5 Americans has some sort of mental illness, so it should be something that we're talking about. and it may be something that comes up. You want to kind of have an idea of what to say, and it is important to let people know who are struggling, or if you're struggling yourself, it's important to know that getting help is definitely a great option, and that there's a variety of different things you could do. You just have to ask. There are tons of websites on the internet that you can go look at. And the purpose of this video isn't to jam all this information. It's just for you to be a little bit more aware. And if you're more interested, or you need this information, to go and seek this information out on your own. I'm personally just going to put some websites down in the description. And that way, if you want to start your journey learning more about mental illness and how you can help others or help yourself, you can go look at those right now. So I hope that you guys liked this short little quick video. And that's it for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.